centered around the Fellowship Committee, which is our go-to committee whenever food is needed for an event. We were well known for our baked chicken dinners in the early to mid-1960s. People came from Martins Ferry, Wheeling, St. Clairsville, and of course the community of Colerain. In some homes, that kind of chicken is still known as Presbyterian chicken. Anybody remember that?
Presbyterian chicken?
Presbyterian chicken. Couple people, okay. We are most recently known for our famous ham loaf, which we usually serve at funeral dinners. Thus, when we hosted the Presbyterian meeting in September of 1996, our ham loaf was a big hit. This committee has been cooking and serving spaghetti dinners for years, which have proven to be good fundraisers. In 1996, the spaghetti dinner was held and made enough money to buy 2 new Whirlpool stoves. In 2003, we served a spaghetti dinner with $500 donated to the Chris Collier Fund. The following is an excerpt from the 1998 annual report. Quote, "This was the highlight of our church activities this year. 1998 Fellowship Committee was busy having a potluck dinner, serving Easter breakfast, which they served 83. The church picnic, mother-daughter dinner, which our boys entertained. The annual hayride at Lashes, where we had 125. Family night dinner and a special coffee hour in October for Mary Nash's retirement as church treasurer." The Fellowship Committee continues with their various activities. Easter sunrise breakfast, mother-daughter dinner, hayride and cookout at Lashes Farmington office grounds in Swindle Road, several potluck lunches, dinner theater for the Godfather and Godspell, served dinner for Presbyterian meeting, annual Christmas dinner, and the birthday party for Jesus. Church picnics have been held for years. In 1996, 80 people attended the church picnic at Kiwanis Camp in Dixie. In more recent years, we've either gone to Quaker Acres or Seeds of Hope Farm in Mount Pleasant. We saw pictures of a picnic last month. A fun-filled tradition enjoyed by all ages is the annual hayride and wiener roast. They have been our fall activities for many years. The first record we could find of a wiener roast being held was in 1982, and I can't find when the hayrides began.
In the 70s.
Pardon?
The 70s, because I remember going to them in high school.
Okay, so in the 70s, clear back then. But right behind an old-fashioned real live team of horses, so it must have been a long time ago if they could condition horses, or a farm tractor. This was a time of fellowship and excitement, especially for the young people. For years they were held at Lashes paving offices on Swindle Road, where Lashes, Bakers, Walkers, and Melmans would stack up their wagons with hay, commence their tractors, and over the hills we would go. About 2015, we started having the hayride and wiener roast at Quaker Acres. Drivers would be Jim Melman, Rich Taker, Danny Lash, Davey Lash, and Jacob Lash. After the hayride, we would come back to roast our hot dogs and marshmallows. Once in 1997, music was provided by Roy Lucas, Jeff Lucas, and Danny Jones. 100 people attended. In November 2002, we had a welcome potluck dinner to meet the pastor and family for Reverend Brown and Ann. And in December 2002, we had a farewell potluck dinner for interim pastor Tom Armstrong. Working at several Smith's auctions was also a big moneymaker, with money going towards the building fund or where needed. And this was also a time of good fellowship and community spirit. The mother-daughter dinners were always well attended, and many times the men served and cleaned up, which really was a treat for the ladies in the kitchen. We stopped attending the dinners around 2014 and replaced with Mother's Day luncheon. We also have a Father's Day breakfast or luncheon each year. Our church participated during the State of Ohio's bicentennial on June 14, 2003. We grilled chicken cooked by Alex and Lex Fargo and sold baked goods donated by members at Quaker Acres, where we also held our morning worship service. That same year in October, we participated in the Belmont County Rubberneck Tour. The church quilters displayed approximately 100 quilts in the sanctuary. Downstairs, the fellowship committee served cold drinks, hot dogs, and various types of desserts. Not knowing how many to prepare for, 3 trips were made to the IGA for hot dogs. In 2004, we prepared simple suppers for Lenten season, purchased 2 white cabinets to be used for storage. The prisoners came to clean the church, and the fellowship committee served the men a morning snack, lunch, and an afternoon snack. Served lunch for several men who were working with Habitat for Humanity, putting a new roof on Bob Beck's home, and served lunch during the cleanup of the manse. New kitchen cabinets and countertop in the hallway outside the kitchen were installed in 2009. In 2016, we started the Italian night where we had an Italian buffet. It has been very successful, and we've earned approximately $2,500 for our anniversary celebration. During the year, the committee has many coffee hours and assists other committees with their projects if any food is connected. Also, we'd like to thank Ken Reed and Roy Lucas, because they spent an awful lot of time in the kitchen helping out. Vera May and Alberta were in charge of the kitchen for many years. So will the members of the fellowship committee and anyone who has ever served on the committee, please stand so we may give you a round of applause and thank you for your service. Anybody who served on the fellowship committee. Also, special thanks for the group of women who have served and continue to serve the family funeral dinners and who minister to the lives of many people. Vera May Reed, Alberta Patajasi, Mary King, Ruth Singhas, Lil Finney, Kate Windland, Donna Burgess, Mary Petroff, Shirley Benline, Shirley Colvin, Marge Schweiger, Stacy Singhas, Juanita Sambori, Jackie Sambori. Those who have served on the funeral dinner committee, will you please stand so that we may recognize you and thank you.
Funeral dinner.
Funeral